we were just out there doing it. So
Right.
we were really, and then they don't necessarily live where they're working.
Right. Okay.
They have an office and people come to them or whatever, but we were living where we were doing all this. So right around 20, oh, so then what happened was when we went to, when we came back, we met people at Lead Belly.
Hmm.
And so the next year when we were, like it was winter, we used to take our vacations in the winter in Minnesota.
Hmm.
So we came to California and looked up some people that we had met on Lead Belly. And one of the main people we looked at was Art Evans, who
Okay.
recently passed.
Yeah.
And Art played Blind Lemon Jefferson in the film Lead Belly. And then he introduced us to a guy named Ted Lange, who played Isaac on The Love Boat. I don't know how many of your audience ever watched The Love Boat, but he
There
was a brother
definitely some
bartender.
people who haven't had it.
Yeah, he was a brother bartender. But he was, while he was doing The Love Boat, he was an AFI fellow for directing.
Okay.
So he was doing his first year film when we went there in 75, when we came to LA in 75. And so he said, "Do you want to work on it?" So we worked on it, and I became the dolly grip
Hmm.
and a still photographer at the same time. And the figure was done. Then we came back to Minnesota. And now I've seen that I'm working with AFI students. Now, this is like the cream of the crop, basically, right?
Yep. Yep.
But I'm seeing I can work with them. And so now I'm really like, okay. So then the next year we came back because he was doing his second year project. And it was, the stars in the movie were Art Evans, Glenn Turman, and Jane Kennedy. Okay. And so the next year, he had his second year project was the same story, but he was shooting it on film. First year, you did it on video. Second year, you did it film.
Okay.
So now I'm back at being the dolly grip and the still photographer. And, and we do everything, like you do, like you do a little bit of everything,
Right.
because then, we're tying into people's electricity.
Well,
Somebody's got a broomstick in case to knock you off in case you get, you know what I mean? All
right.
that craziness.
That's that guerrilla shooting.
Yeah, it's what it was. And we were doing all that. And then, so anyway, one day when we were shooting, the first AD was a young lady, came to Ted and said, "Ted, I'm sorry to tell you this. I can't come back because I got a paying job."